If you're a social media marketing agency and you just signed a client and you want to learn how do I onboard them, well, I'll show you how exactly in this video. Using this process, your clients will automatically onboard themselves. They're going to give you all the information that you need to get. They're going to sign themselves up. They're going to set everything up for you. Like, you won't have to do any work, saving you hours and hours of work. With this process, you're going to shortcut a lot of that labor so that they could get results faster and you could spend that time living life doing whatever you need to do. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to give you my onboarding process for free, okay? You're going to take my template, my setup, all the design is going to be taken care of, all of the color, everything that you're going to want and need. All you have to do is swap out your own information, but all of it is already done. All you have to do is click the link in the description. But just stay till the end of the video. My name is Aaron. I like to make marketing videos that help you build a business that serves you so you don't have to serve it. Be sure to hit the like button, notification button, and subscribe to this channel if you want more videos. On average, it takes me between 3 and 4 hours just to onboard a client, and that's between multiple days of like going back and forth with email, getting some information, not getting the right information, having to set up with the Facebook ads manager. It's a mess, and I don't like doing it. I like spending time with my daughter. It's a tedious back and forth process that I wish I could just eliminate from my life, and I did, and this is why you're watching this video. So I'm going to go into my computer and flip the screen here, and I'm going to show you the exact layout of what I'm doing and why I set things up and why I design things in a particular way. And again, if you want this process, the link is in the description. It's an affiliate link for Go High Level. It's what I use. You don't have to use it, but just know I get a small kickback from Go High Level, and so it's a way that you're helping out my channel and I'm helping out you. But before we get into my computer, be sure to hit the subscribe button because, well, I'm showing you everything. All right, so here we are on the client onboarding portal. That it's my gift to you on how to use this. Again, like I said, it took me so long for me to communicate with other people or with the new clients. And so this is just a way that they could automate themselves. It's a very linear fashion. Now, let me walk through some of the evolution of this. At first, it was just this with onboarding your business and some of the thanks for choosing me or your agency, and then click this big green button. But then I added a video because I thought it'd be more personal. And so, hey, welcome to Speedy School Marketer. My name is Aaron, and you've made a great choice for your business. And so that is very telling. You have made a great choice for your business. The reason why I had this because continuous reinforcement of a decision that they just made, especially for dropping a lot of money on me. If they drop thousands of dollars on you, you need to make sure that they believe that, hey, this is the right decision. And so, this uplighting makes me look spooky, right? Like, anyway. So I make sure that this is only a minute long and a minute 30 seconds long, so very short. And it just kind of orients them. It also sets them up so where this whole process should take an hour. So block out some time and make sure that, and I also tell them that, hey, if you're a real business owner in this video, you can actually just give it to someone and have someone on board and do this whole process for you. So I know that they're trying to save a lot of time and they don't want to spend like an hour doing this kind of stuff. Also, another evolution of this, I included a table of contents. And sometimes they're in 30 minutes, something interrupts their workflow, and then they have to come back to it. So I made this table of contents here where they could just kind of jump into any part. So anyway, let's go ahead and start the walkthrough and get going. Also, I make sure that this is like big green button. It's a lot of fun. And, let's go ahead and start that. So the first thing I have them do is whitelist emails. And this is very easy. Look, as you can tell, this instructional video, only a minute long. Here from Speedy School Marketer. Again, I want to thank you for choosing us and trusting us to help with your business. And so, with that, trusting us to help with your business. Again, this is more reinforcement, but it's only a minute long. It tells them to white label this here and go ahead the cog here, so they don't have to go searching on YouTube for it. It's all right here in linear fashion. I chose to use YouTube as the host for the beginning and end of the videos, and everything in the middle as Vimeo. But you could easily go either one. And then, just how you do it. And the reason why is because sometimes I use an automated emailer, and sometimes that hits their spam automatically. So if they whitelist their emails, it's going to go top of the funnel here, or top of the inbox here. And so, that's pretty easy. I make sure that they don't miss any communications from me. Step 2 is connecting on Facebook. Now, I don't just use my client onboarding portal to, set them up. I also use it to reinforce trust between the two of us, and 3, build my own business. So I have them go to my website, Speedy Marketer, or Speedy School Marketer, or any derivative that I have, Speedy Gym Marketer, and then they'll just like it. I'm considering in the future having them join a Facebook group, and also a Slack channel. And so these are 3 things that I'm considering. I probably more in the Slack channel for support rather than Facebook groups, but this is where I'm at right now. And so again, table of contents, back to table of contents. Anyway, this will be linked here, and this will be linked here. Continue to step 3. Now, this is the onboarding survey. Now, here's a little bit of psychology. What I found was that when I had one long form on one page, people will see that and they'll be like, no, this is too long, or they'll just get so discouraged. So what instead, I had a slides generate and come through so that they would be willing to put their information in, just like 3 fields of information. Then they hit the next button. And then, so, then it feels more, it feels more fields of information here. And the more that they do, the more that it's automatic. Look, I'm doing this automatic. So this will go pretty fast for them. This is the longest part, honestly. And so the best email is still leads to, best phone numbers, all that stuff. Now, the reason for this is because you don't want to discourage them. Again, this needs to be an encouraging process. You need to make sure that this is efficient and quick and just saves time for everybody. And so there's that. Step 4 is right here. Thanks for filling out the survey right after. Now, what I do is I send a voicemail. I incorporate voicemail drops into my campaigns. So instead of like going back and forth, and every time I have to they need a lot of instruction, here's the instructions here. No more than 30 seconds, leaving a voicemail, MP3 file only. I put it in red because I get a lot of M4As or whatever it is that you record on your phone. And so I ask them to transcribe. Sometimes I don't get it, but whatever, no problem. And then here's a little script. Hey, this is your business. Call me back. Have a great day. Email me. I put my email there, and then a voicemail drop. So when you use this, be sure to switch out your email. Otherwise, I'm going to get your voicemails. And I even include a sample here for them. I don't know if it's going to play. It's not going to play. But yeah, so, I took the file out. But yeah, I include the sample for them right there. Anyway, continue to step 5. And so this is me showing them how to add me on Business Manager. Again, every instructional is going to take less than a minute here. But a lot of people don't even own a Business Manager. They have no idea what this is. This is one of the biggest time consumers and frustrations. And so I make sure that's very clear. And then so when I go in or send it to my VA or my team member, they're able to just, take it from there. And they're already set up in the ads manager and all that stuff. So here we go.
Okay, thanks for filling out that survey. And
so there we go. So you know how I referenced previous ones anyway. So there we go. There's step 6. Again, very clear, no distractions. Everything's very linear. You go to step 6. This is where it's interesting. So right here is how to, this is dealing with the campaign. So right here, I talk a little bit about the campaign. So this one's a little longer. It's like 5, 8, 10 minutes.
Into the onboarding process. Right now I'm going to do a campaign overview.
And so this talks about the type of ad they're going to get. This talks about what it's going to do, where the bottlenecks are. As you saw, and I go through this. When you get it, you're gonna be able to see my process here. And so, that's all available for you. And when they get the lead, so it talks through what kind of ad I send them. It talks through the psychology of a new lead. It talks through, okay, this is what they did. They filled this out. They did this, and this is where you get their information. And then I talk about, and then I show them an example of someone fielding a lead. And this is an MP3, and I recorded a real client's conversation with a real lead, and shows them how they set up an appointment. And so this page is really important. You need a campaign overview talking about the type of ad that you're sending, the type of lead that they're getting, and how to close or how to convert them into an appointment. Step 7, this page is for staff training, and this is how to manage your leads. And I have them set up, and they go through. This one's longer, right? 10 minutes, 3 minutes, and 6 minutes. And I've added over the years, right? So, they're adding this, this is the follow-up sequence walkthrough. They want to know what emails get sent to them. This allows 5 days to set up the dashboard. This is how they navigate through my dashboard on Go High Level, where to find the conversations, where to look at the opportunities, how to drag and drop. It's very clear, very linear, laid out. This is more educational purposes, but this, I mean, you need some kind of onboarding training. If you don't want to do live because it's always the same thing and they'll always have the same questions. So as you take on questions, be sure to add videos. I fully expect this to keep growing, or I'm going to add like another page towards the end here. And then, of course, like how to schedule a new appointment and all that. Now, click here when finished. This is important too. We now have a lead generating system. I have a testimony of someone going through it.
Hi, this is Jim Karakis, owner and working with Process.
And so, yeah, he's going through setting up and being with me for, a few months and stuff like that. And this is just me thanking them, 22 seconds long.
Congratulations, you've successfully completed all 7 steps of the onboarding system. You are on your way to having a fully proven, tested lead generation system for your business. But rest assured that after 5 days, you will have a fully automated system that is constantly generating new leads for you, and you'll have a staff fully trained.
All right. And so, yeah, we'll be hard at work for the next 5 days. So it buys me 5 days. Usually it'll take my VA or team member less than an hour, but I just set 5 days for whatever reason could happen. And that's pretty, no one really says anything 5 days, and if I do it within the day, they're like, oh my gosh, you're working so hard. So that's it. Anyway, that is the overview of this process. Well, I hope you enjoyed my walkthrough for my onboarding process to sign up social media agency clients. Go ahead and hit the affiliate link in the description if you want this whole process automatically. You don't have to build anything out. It'll save you a whole bunch of hours and thought process and all that. And go ahead and click the subscribe button for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video.